We're gonna come back and put a few screws. We're just trying to get it on. Out with the old, in with the new. Pop a chalk line and work your way down from one end to the other. What we did.
He's laughing at me. His arms wet.
Nice little bead of caulk just below the chalk line that you pop down through there. That way it's smushing the mastic and the caulking all in there at one time. Pre-drilling, because you're going through metal, obviously, and these screws will go through metal, but it takes a little bit, so pre-drill it first. Makes it a little easier. Every 4 inches. Is that what you're doing, right? 4?
Yep, 4 inches.
Every 4 inches. We notched that just a little bit so the gutter slides together nicely, and then we'll caulk in there so that when it slides in, it's sealed here and you're not leaking out of your gutters.
Yeah, I've got her not leaking.
Beautiful. 2 inch. Nice 2-inch lap. Just made it, George. Just made it. All right, so just to give you an idea, this can be changed. You can put a transition piece. We're gonna go ahead and put some more screws, of course, where we got the seams go together every 32 inches or something like that. So we'll put one in there, make it nice and tight. But they had a little transition into the gutter that the metal sat in, and their metal that went up there just rusted out, went to crap. So we took it out, took the gutter off the top, which was a little small square gutter. You've probably seen that on your house. Some of them are bigger than others. This is the bigger 2-inch, oops, sorry about that. This is the bigger 2-inch gutter. That's what they call it, 2-inch mobile home gutter. You buy them at the mobile home supply store. We buy ours at the Discount House in Wilmington off of Wrightsville Avenue. It comes in 14-foot pieces of the gutter itself. The panels, they're only 32 inches wide, I believe, but 34. And they actually match up with this particular house that we're working on. So we got rid of the transition and we just went ahead and lined up our panels with theirs so we can get rid of it. And gutter above. So we're finishing up the gutter now. And as you can see what we started with at the beginning of the video, I'm sure already. What we started with. Rusted, badly. Little tiny square gutter at the bottom, little tiny square gutter at the top. Basically two gutters, exactly the same thing. And rusted like crazy. Took both pieces off, eliminated the bottom one, put a new bigger gutter at the top. We're gonna tear this deck off. It's in our way. We can't replace the panels beside it. So we're gonna get rid of that thing. It's supposed to rotted all the Jesus, and it's bad. The original transition piece, which they really didn't need, and put the galvanized metal inside this galvanized trough, which created nothing but rust. So this is what we took out for a transition right there at the bottom. Got rid of it and just overlapped our metal because ours is exactly the same as theirs as far as width wise and pattern. But these have just tons of staples in them. That's how they put them together. Staples everywhere. Staples, staples, staples. Run their metal down inside of it. Not good. The top gutter, let me see if I can find this is the gutter at the top. Ridiculous. Yeah, it's even worse. This was the original gutter. Was nothing but this. Stapled, like I say, everywhere, all down through it. So that was the top, which we replaced with what they call the 2-inch mobile home gutter. This is very tiny, maybe a 1/2 inch, pretty small. Got rid of that. Got rid of the bottom transition completely, gone. Ran our metal, new gutters. Mastic. When you buy a gutter, you're gonna wanna buy this mastic. It's gutter mastic, and you're only going to find this at a mobile home supply store. If you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, good luck finding it. They have some similar, but it's hard to find. So go to a mobile home store and buy this. Go to your mobile home store and buy this. That's the back. It goes up against the house. This is where your screws are going to go, right into that lip. That's why you're going to want to run your mastic right at the very top of that, right there. Right at the very top. And then some caulking behind that. And you should be good to go. New gutters. 14 foot long though, that's the only thing about them. They're hard to pick up. You can't get them in the car. You don't pre-drill these, you'll bend your metal and everything else. It will drive you insane. The metal will be all pulling out with the screw, bending everything up. Just go ahead and pre-drill. Every 4 inches down through there, even 3, whatever it takes.
I got 3, I got 2.
Well, we just want them to be fairly close. You can take that down later though, just by removing the screws. If you ever have an issue again, it can be removed again. It's just aluminum.
Yeah, it's not oxidized. Ain't nothing touching aluminum.
No, it's nothing but aluminum because you got the mastic behind it. It's not touching metal. It's not touching any galvanized.
Never go back.
This is aluminum, down to aluminum. Shouldn't have any other problems because of the mastic and the caulking you put behind it. Shouldn't have metal to metal anyway, so.
Yeah, it should never go back.
All right, so that's our halfway point. The rest of it will be done next week or tomorrow, whenever. It's calling for rain today, so we're only going to a certain point and stopping just because of rain potential. We do not want to get caught with our trailer all cut open when it's raining real hard. So that's what we're trying to avoid. Using some white caulking to fill in none behind that little gap around the windows, because all they have was 3/4 inch literally trim on that thing, and we put mastic behind it. But you still don't want any water getting inside underneath that metal anywhere. So we're just taking care of that.